Hello? Hello? I also just realized I had the same song on loop. Oh no. It's so fine. It's so fine. The settings are clearly working great here. I said don't perceive. I said don't perceive. And I'm being perceived. Oh, Rusty with the first congrats. And Brooke with the first congrats. Actually, just kidding. Brooke with the early bugs. Congrats. It's so scuffed. Everything's so scuffed. It's fine. Yeah, I wasn't really sure how to test out my OBS settings. I've been struggling. I've been noticing with when I go to like clip things from prior streams, like if I go back into the VOD, and I guess also like with the clip command itself, my camera gets blurry a lot. And like the game also gets blurry, and I've been trying to figure out what I've been doing wrong. Because every time I kept reading, it was like up your bit rate, up your bit rate, up your bit rate. And I was like, my bit rate is at like my bit rate's at 8,000 right now, so I don't think it's the bit rate that is an issue. I think I might have figured it out though, so we'll see. We'll see. There was something in OBS that it was like, what was the exact wording of it? It'll probably be better if I just find the exact wording of it. I don't know if this is gonna affect. No, it shouldn't affect streaming. It's still streaming. In like the general section, no, stream section. Yeah, there was like an advanced options setting. It said ignore streaming service setting recommendations. So I think what was happening was that Twitch was automatically lowering my bit rates, even though, so like I put in OBS at like stream at 8,000 on my bit rate. And I think Twitch decided to have it at 6,000 instead. Along with a couple other limitations. So my hope is that by toggling that on to ignore Twitch's settings, I'll maybe. And so I don't know. The just chatting has always been fine. I'm like also trying to like look at my phone in front of me. Twitch literally said, haha, no, quite literally. So I'm trying to like have my phone nearby so that I can kind of like have an eyeball view myself to see in real time how it's looking. I don't know. I should probably up my brightness on it. But I've been just trying to like mess around with a couple other things too with ooh, my controller. With Twitch. And I think took good results so far. I found out my laptop charger works as a power source for docking the Switch. Like for the Switch 2 dock. Which was great to find out because I have been the most mildly inconvenienced about having to like unplug the power cord for my Switch 2 from my streaming room to the main living room area so that when my wife and I play Mario Kart or Mario Party over on the weekend, like I'm literally like unplugging everything, maneuvering around all my cables and wires. Not all my cables and wires, but it's been a tedious process. But it seems like the Switch now works like, I mean, it's just a USB-C, but it seems like it's compatible with a lot of different power sources. Which is great because now I literally just have to take the dock. I have an HDMI cord for the Switch in our living room. I have an HDMI cord for the Switch down in my streaming room, and now so it's just the power cord and the dock, but moving the dock itself is super easy. It's just the power cord was a pain. Love when chargers work for multiple things. It's the best, right, Brooke? Also, Brooke, how have you been? How have you been? You too, Rusty. How have you been? I hope everyone's been doing well. We'll try to keep this short. I've played the demo on Final Fantasy VII Remake already, on Switch too. As soon as they dropped it. So I mean, I've played through this game quite a few times now already. So it should hopefully be like a 1-hour stream so that I can kind of end at a normal-ish time. But I just kind of wanted to see how it's working with, maybe this bitrate issue is resolved. I don't know. Again, it tends to be fine when it's, like just chatting, but when there's a lot of motion happening in a game, that's when I've been noticing especially. And like, it's not even like it has to be like a PS5 quality game or anything. Like I noticed it when I was clipping Legend ZA the last time I streamed it, and I was like, why is this scene causing so much blurriness here? So hopefully we got it, but if anything, though, this is maybe some folks' introduction to Final Fantasy VII, or Final Fantasy VII Remake, or revisit to Final Fantasy VII Remake. If you're curious how the game plays on the Switch 2, but you don't want to download a massive-sized demo, then you've come to the right spot. It's going to be like the largest Switch game I've ever seen get downloaded. I'm going to need a micro SD card, honestly. I got to figure that out. I've been trying to hold out, seeing if they can get like a larger sized, at least a 1 terabyte micro SD card for the Switch 2. If possible, higher at like a reasonable price. But I did get a gift card. I don't know what size GameStop has, but I did get a GameStop gift card over the holidays, so it might be better. It might be something. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure the full file size for Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate is like 90 gigabytes on the Switch 2. And I don't think the internal memory literally has that capacity. So it'll be interesting. Been surviving. A lot's been happening in personal, but you're doing okay. Oh, it's IRL has just been tough. I feel like it has just been hectic for everyone that I feel like I know. But I hope everything's okay, at least for you, Brooke. But we're happy to have you here. And I'm happy you're doing okay. That's the important thing. I feel like life's been busy for me too. I wish I could stream more. But I'm hoping that things are a little slow to start with work. So my hope is that we can kind of maintain that, or just like stay on top of things. And our new hire that joined in October is done her training now. So she should be able to kind of start providing a more regular assistance to us, at least. So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah. I had a week off from work from Christmas Day through New Year's Day, and I feel like it just was not enough time. It was just all good stuff, all really good stuff. It was just a lot of traveling, and minimum 90-minute, well, actually not minimum, but like minimum like 45-50-minute drives, and then especially just dealing with how pleasant every driver is on the holidays too. And so some drives were about 40-50 minutes, some drives were about 90 minutes, and it was just like 5 straight days of that. So, but it was worth it. It was nice to see. It was nice to see family, so many times in a row. So, and then I got to see a friend from like when I was growing up. I got to catch up with a friend who I hadn't seen in like almost 2 years. Actually, I think over 2 years. Besides my wedding, I think I hadn't seen her or her husband. Yeah, so I guess my wedding, but I really only had a couple minutes to like catch up and say hi. And then otherwise though, Yeah, it's been so it was nice to catch up with her over the holidays. One of my friends who lives in Seattle now, but like grew up near me, flew home for the holidays too, so I got to catch up. I got to catch up with them also, so it was good. It was good. But yeah, we're gonna try, just because it's already kind of late on the East Coast, a whole 11 o'clock at night already. I'm not trying to stay up till about 1 on this. So, we're gonna be switching on over to, where is there it is. We're gonna be switching on over to Final Fantasy VII Remake, the demo. I will play this game over and 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 over again. I think I already had this auto-save.
God! No, God, please,
Tom!
no! No!
Welcome in, Tom!
No!
Welcome in, Tom. It's a shame you don't have your audio on because your sound just made its debut. Your sound just made its debut, Tom. But Tom, so good to see you. Friends, if you're not following Tom, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Give Tom a follow. Give Tom a follow. Wait, why did that do that instead? Oh, man. Wait, hang on. Hang on. I got this. I got this. Nope. Can I get this? Is it going? There we go. Go follow Tom if you aren't doing so already. Super dope over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Super dope. So good to see you. How are you? This is a do not perceive stream. You are not reading the title here. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. Super dope. So good to see you. How are you enjoying Legends ZA? How are you enjoying it? Friends, also, if you're not following Super Dope, change that. Change that. Also, I hope it's not too loud. It's loud on my headphones, but on my audio mixer, it looks like the game audio is okay. And I always know that this main menu theme is a little crazier on the sound than like the actual menu is. Just started ZA, gonna get real serious about it next week. Let's go! I gotta pick that back up again. It is, I think I'm at rank E. I've been trying to play the story only, during stream, and then I, like, take care of, like, any other, like, wandering around, side quests, side missions, things like that. I've been trying to take care of those off stream. I think I've dropped 60 hours in the game already, but I'm still only rank E. So, oops. But it's totally fine. It's totally fine. Let me get a little special I don't know if there's gonna be a cooldown. So let me see if this will want to. Let me try. I gotta wait 2 seconds before. There we go. If you're not following Super Dope, change that. Change that. You gotta change that. Super Dope brings such great vibes. I had the pleasure of meeting Super Dope a couple months ago. I can't believe that's already been... Oh my god, 4 months ago? Already? Tomorrow, I think, is 4 months since OliveCon. That's crazy. That is insane. That is truly insane. I dislike that. Well, another OliveCon soon, maybe? But yeah, so we're just trying to test out some new settings with OBS. I've been having some camera issues with, like, clipping, especially when, like, there's a lot of rapid fire change in, like if there's a lot of motion and movement happening in a game. So I'm hoping that I got it fixed, but I'm not 100% certain. Someone's pushing the fast forward button, can't convince me otherwise. Truly. But yeah, so we're just gonna we're gonna run through the demo on Final Fantasy VII Remake here. This is the PS5, so we're playing on Nintendo Switch 2, but this is the PS5 version, including the Intergrade DLC with Yuffie's side story. So they were able to port the PS5 version over to the Switch 2. And I played the demo handheld, and I gotta say, it played really great handheld. It is if you're like a graphics snob, and I don't mean that to be offensive, it's just I grew up with a Game Boy, and so like I don't care if it's 30 FPS or 60 FPS. If you are concerned about that, it is 30 FPS here instead of 60 FPS on PS5. But I gotta be honest, at least when playing handheld, I did not really notice any difference. I really didn't notice any difference on that. But yeah, so it played great handheld. You get the whole first chapter, why the 30 FPS port to Switch 2. I think they couldn't get it steady to 60. I think it was like unstable 60. So I think they decided like best option was to be able to play the game handheld at least. I think they made it 30. But honestly, like, I didn't notice much of a difference with it. But I don't know. Like, I grew up with, like, I played so much, like, Halo custom games that, like, that was 30, but it felt like a crisp, like, 15 FPS all the time. There's really only, like, 1 or 2 points of the chapter of the demo that I feel like had a little bit of, like, a rough transition. But, like, the boss fight and everything, like, there's so much, for me, there was so much for me to worry about that, like, I didn't even really notice the 30 FPS. But yeah. So, if you're wanting to play this game for, like, the most optimal graphics, and you have a PS5, I would say get the PS5 version. But if you're more concerned about being able to enjoy 7 Remake on a handheld experience, then I would recommend getting it on Switch 2, obviously. Although I know PS5, they have that, as long as you're connected to Wi-Fi, they have that port, right? They've started doing that, I think. But yeah, the only other difference that I've seen with the Switch 2 version, other than the small, the FPS drop from 60 to 30, is the X button. The X button on your Switch, on your PS5 controller, maps to the A button, which would be your circle button on the PlayStation. So, ooh, that feels loud. Ooh, that feels very loud. I just had to drop my Elgato mixer for that, my goodness. Alright, I might have to adjust the settings. I might have to drop the audio settings a little bit here. But the cutscenes still look great, though, I gotta say. So this was one of the 2 instances that I was like, oh, that looked really choppy. There was another transition from, like, cutscene to, like, gameplay scene that I felt like was really rough with it. But outside that, I personally didn't feel like I noticed too much of a difference. Boom! The Avalanche Gang is back here. Oh boy. God, I love this game so much. I love this game so much. I might have to play the original 7 again. Or maybe replay Rebirth on my same playthrough that I had. Okay, before I do anything else, just kidding. I can't adjust the settings yet.
Halt! Who goes there?
So yeah, so that was the only other difference that I really needed to like kind of figure out was like I'm so used to the X button for like my command menu, but now I have to get that with the A menu, with the A button instead.
You're coming with us.
But besides that, it was pretty solid, and like a very close mirror to what it was like on PS4 when I played it.
I can see him.
All right.
Have fun.
Okay, I'm also just trying to like eyeball my phone to see how it's looking on here. I'm hoping there's not much like camera blurriness.
Freeze!
Oh wait. I need to...
Move and we shoot.
Go ahead.
Okay, okay. Yep.
Enough of
Alrighty, and then we'll go with the Braver. Boom. Alrighty.
Not bad.
We don't need that main menu. We know what we're doing in this game. We've been here. We've done that in Midgar plenty of times now.
Drop the weapon.
Okay, sure.
You got this.
Yeah, what he said.
Alright,
You're
so...
coming with us.
Yep, guarding's still the same, so that's pretty...
Try harder.
You can still, yeah, the R button lets you guard still. The right bumper is guard, right trigger is, Oh wait, no shit, the right trigger lets me get there? I might not worry about the A button anymore then, if that... Oh, yeah, alright, I actually like that a lot. Maybe that was something I just never realized on PS5.
Let's go.
But, I guess that, yeah. I need to lower this volume a little bit. And then I need to fix my OBS audio a little better. Okay. I think we're back. Yeah, triangle is now, you know, the Switch's X button, but that is a corresponding map. So that's okay. Your basic attacks are the Y button. So that maps up with the square button on PlayStation. So that was pretty solid. Yeah. Alright, we have that. Obtained another potion.
So what's Soldier Boy's deal? Is he one of us now?
Oh.
He's got balls, this, what was his name again?
Cloud Strife.
Right.
And he isn't a soldier anymore. Still, he's a professional, unlike the rest of us. I'm glad to have him.
I love Wedge so
This is a
much.
one-time gig. When it's done, we're done.
Oh, poor Wedge, aka Badger.
Real joy to look at, too.
Here we go.
Alright, let me talk to Barrett.
Let's see what people notice first.
Guess I'm not on the same page as people.
I'd say you're not even reading the same book.
Enough.
I will say that is one of the other
Reading the
things,
same...
is I feel like Cloud's hair looks
Come
a
on,
little
nobody
awkward
do something this crazy just for
on the
money.
Switch too.
They may not think you're a true believer, but you know what I think.
I mean, obviously the shape of his hair is awkward, but but I feel like there's some sort of like rendering issue with his hair. But again, these are all things that I'm not super fussed about. The gameplay itself is very smooth, so that's what I really care about most more than anything.
You better be worth the money, Merc. Every last gill.
Barrett, the remake has really made me appreciate and like Barrett so much more. His voice actor has done such a great job with him. The iconic shot. Okay. Okay.
Guess you're first.
Ow. You're weak to fire.
Need a light.
Oh, okay. Oh wait, here we go.
Looks like you're next.
Alrighty.
That it?
Not bad. I always keep thinking I'm gonna find something new every time I've played this chapter. And the answer is no, I don't find something new every time. But cover a little bit of MP. Oh. Ooh. That took more damage than I thought I did. Okay. So if I roll... I think there's a way to roll.
This way.
Actually, I'm gonna wait because there's a fight that's gonna happen. So I'll save
Not so fast.
that.
We've got company.
Those boxes for after. Alrighty, we got this.
Think you could stop me?
Okay, let's go with Rust. Nice. Oh, nice, got him. Got him. Oh crap.
Let's go.
We're good. Obtained a potion. Yeah, might as well. Got that. Potion here. And anything over on that side? Nope.
There's one! Get him!
Okay. Nice. Got the block in there.
Try this.
Focus thrust. Boom! Easy peasy.
Nothing to it.
Nothing to it. Alright, let's run here. Then we gotta hold that.
Come on, Cloud.
Alrighty, we go this way. Mako Reactor 1.
Soldiers may attack on command, but I hear they make good guard dogs too. Bet you've seen a few reactors. So how do we get to the bridge above Mako storage? Ain't holding out on me, are you? Stamp scared to bite the hand that fed him? Or is he a loyal little dog?
I love the amount of
Have it
banner
your
that
way,
they
bud.
have,
We can
especially
do
in
this with
Remake.
you, or we can do this without you.
Different reactor, different layout. Depends when it was built. Never seen one like this, but I'll manage.
Don't you worry.
Jesse.
Biggs will have the door open soon.
Okay, never mind.
Three,
Biggs.
2. Damn, I'm good.
Who's there? Door!
Time to kick some more shit.
Oh, wait.
Blue.
It's over!
That's my line.
God, he's so cool! Unique ability, which you can activate with
He's alone.
Come on.
We can take it. Make it rain.
That's what I keep getting mixed up. I was like, I know there's a way to roll. And it is literally...
Here it comes. Enough.
It's literally, it's the... What would be the X button on a PlayStation controller right now. I wish you could... that is... Of my only critiques of this game is I wish you could map your buttons just to the game. I know you can do it within the Switch's settings,
knows just what to
but
Cut it out.
that kind of impacts things.
Well,
It doesn't
what are
just
you waiting
impact
for?
Remake, it will impact
I got
all
this
your
place
other
covered.
games. So
It's a good
that's
thing
the
I know
only thing.
someone who can get us the passcodes. Pity no one else at command will talk to us, but what can you do? And we're good.
Careful in there. Well,
Alrighty,
what are you waiting for?
Open that up. Got some down, some MP recovery.
Security is only gonna get tighter, so be ready. We can't afford any more mistakes.
Okay. Can I? There we go.
So, you know Tifa, right? It's not really my business, but
Tifa.
are you guys close?
I gotta say, between Remake and Rebirth, she's still the most fun character to play as, personally.
Loud!
Like, all the melee fighting from
Are
her,
you
like, all her
ignoring me?
combos. I just
Tifa
can't wait
and I.
to be able just to enjoy this game handheld. Like, the full game of it. Again, I have it on PS5, so part of me is like, should I just get... I don't know what it's called, but they have that PlayStation handheld that... It's kind of like whatever like the Wii U gamepad was like. But I know like you have to have the PS5 turned on. You need to be like within Wi-Fi range. This is like, I can bring this
These
anywhere
sewer
and
rats
enjoy
appear
it.
to call themselves Avalanche, sir. We are currently investigating whether they belong to the same group that made the attempt on your life.
Heidegger.
Rest assured, our inquiries will not take much longer.
Actually, I think I'm taking back what I
This
said about
pump's sole
Tifa. I
purpose
forgot
is to drain the
that
planet dry.
Yuffie
While you
is in
sleep,
Rebirth.
while you eat, while you shit, it's here sucking up Mako. It doesn't rest and it doesn't care. You do
love
realize what
this
Mako
song.
is, don't you? Mako is the lifeblood of our world. The planet bleeds green like you and me bleed red. The hell you think's gonna happen when it's all gone, huh? Answer me! You gonna stand there and pretend you can't hear the planet crying out in pain? I know you can!
You really hear that?
Damn straight I do.
Get help.
Say that again.
I feel like I wouldn't say that to someone
I'd
who has
worry
a
less about the
gun
planet
for an arm.
and more about the
but
next 5 seconds. Save the
that's besides
screaming
the
for
point.
later.
Our lives are on the line now. You listening, Merc? One false move.
Exactly, like,
And
I
that
wouldn't want to
happens.
mess with that.
Well, so
I
much
would
for
not
having
want to mess
Cloud
with
do
that
all
at
the
all.
fighting. There are some places a sword just can't reach. Just bear with him for me, would you?
Yeah.
Should have asked for more money.
He's such an asshole. we go. Barrett has joined the party.
Gonna throw your sword at him? That's the man with the gun.
Boom!
These tin cans ain't got nothing on me. Now for the real show.
Yeah, no.
Suck on this.
Oh, I want to...
Fire it one off.
Boom! Bring it.
Want some more? See ya. Give him hell.
Hey.
Do your job first.
Shut up and move over. See ya.
Nice. We'll go with a little push thrust there. Easy peasy. God, Barrett's so funny.
Look what we have
Yuffie
here.
does that too.
The laser
in,
security system.
Integrate and in
Those
Reverb.
things will hurt more than your pride if you're careless. They'll cut you down to size and then some. But I'm guessing you've done this kind of thing before.
Yeah. Figure out the timing of the lasers. Then, make a move when they cycle off.
Exactly. I'll go first. Nothing like a little danger to get the blood pumping.
Hey!
Just keep those baby blues of yours on me.
Okay. Woo! We get Barrett through. We did. I'm gonna let that go first.
Not too shabby.
Oh wait. Ah! Now you got sound on top. Hello. I was saying it's a shame that you didn't have sound on because your entrance made its debut. Your entrance made its debut. Ooh.
You're doing good, soldier.
Wait, I think I got a way to make it work. Hang on. I think I got a way to make it work. Give me a second, Tom. Give me a second. Do I go here? Yeah, here we go.
No, God!
The one time you had
please,
extreme
no,
muted.
No!
Hopefully it played at least. Cause I just had to update and mix it up, so I don't know if it was playing stuff. I don't know. You heard it? Let's go. Let's go. Tom, I hope you're having a good day today. Happy to have you here. I need this to... No? Okay, we're running. Oh, Barrett, no. Okay, I thought Barrett didn't make it through. Oh. But I'm hoping that,
I'm glad that's... Look,
the stream is
they don't call those things sweepers for nothing.
blurring
I
a
can wipe
little
out a whole
less than
squad
in
seconds.
past.
Not if you wipe
But
the
I'll
floor
have
with
to,
them first.
I'm gonna be checking it out with the VOD for sure. Oh wait, I need to stay.
Ha! We
This
can
fight.
take this hunker jump.
I
That
guess
hunk
I
of junk is a
should
heavy weapons platform.
that first.
We rush in. We die.
Is that right?
Need to hit it with magic. That should give us an opening.
Lightning.
Taking over.
It's looking good to you. Any blurring is very
get it
minor.
down.
Awesome. Thank
Give it
you
all
so
you
much,
got.
Tom. I appreciate that.
Deal with that.
Because
Watch and learn.
enemies
What's
with
the ball?
staggered are
Now's our chance.
defenseless.
Go.
Don't need to tell me twice. I'm gonna enjoy this.
So long.
That. All right, well, that makes me feel a little better thinking that it's fixed a bit.
Shit.
Rolling away. Rolling away. Woo!
20-something?
First.
I figured this would be a good game to kind of
first
test the
class.
bandwidth
Doesn't
on it,
go
because
into
it's usually when there's a lot
What the hell
of.
you talking about? I mean your
love
age,
this.
not your
I love
goddamn
this.
rank.
I,
No, for all I know, a soldier's rank could be the same as his age. Mm-hmm. Guess that make you a 1-year-old, huh? Live and learn.
I love parrots so much. There's some at very specific points, but continuing to play with the bitrate may fix that. You're around the right spot. Yeah, so I think the issue is that my CPU setting is at faster, which is blurring it a little. My bitrate is at 8,000, but I am hesitant to change it from faster to fast because I start losing frames once I get to that point. Once I get to fast, it's not a ton of frames, but it's some frames. And then if I go from fast to medium, it's like every other frame is dropping, I feel like. And so I just don't want to risk it.
That's our target, the reactor core. Gotta set the bomb at the bottom.
Yeah, I gotta check on, I gotta double check what my settings are like. And maybe it's just that, like, I'm overloading OBS with too many things. Like, I'm sure there's maybe a better way that I can optimize some things in OBS.
Hurry it up.
So I have to kind of look into that and see maybe if that might be doing it also.
Like a jackhammer.
Scared, huh?
Like, because I'm duplicating a lot of scenes based on if I'm using, like, a VTuber or not.
Heads up, boys. The end's in sight. I leave the rest in your capable hands. Good luck.
There's
Not that way.
there.
Down the ladder, dummy.
Since you mentioned there's some, there's been genuinely none, so it's so little and minor. Oh, God, Tom, that's a huge relief, thank you. That's a huge relief. I'm hoping this is kind of fixing it, because it was a little rough at a certain point.
It's on you.
What had happened was, in one of the OBS settings, whoa, aerial combat. In the OBS settings, there was like one of the advanced options, and it was like ignore Twitch's recommended settings, and Twitch's recommended settings was 6,000 bit rates and I think 320 on like the sound or something like that. And so I have that selected now, so it should.
Watch and learn.
Dang.
I got this.
So it seems like it literally just had to be click one button, and that seems
All
to
done.
fix it for the most part.
Cocky little bastard, ain't you?
Oh, but yeah. I figured if there was any game to test it out with, Remake would be the one. With the amount of combat happening and motioning and stuff.
Do this. Let's do this.
I don't need to save, but I'll probably use some potions to start, just to be fully ready to go, at least with it. Checkpoint. Okay, yeah. So if for whatever reason I somehow don't beat this boss, then we are at the checkpoint.
All right. Let's see if little Stamp really
But yeah,
can
I noticed
bite the
it when
hand that
I was clipping
Go
one of
on.
the
Do the honors.
Alpha Mega Evolution
Prove
battles
to me
from
you're the man
Legends
Tifa
EA.
says you are. That you're
And
one
I
of
wasn't
us.
even like
Never said I
inputting
was. I'm just here for
a
the
lot of
paycheck.
buttons or anything. I literally was just running around.
Then do the damn job.
I literally was just like running around in the battlefield, and like not just like the game was blurring, but like my webcam was also blurring. And I was like, that seems very strange that is happening also. But I'm glad to know that it's mostly better. Literally like a 50% improvement was all I was looking for. So if it's just very minimal, then I'm perfectly content.
What's
with that.
wrong?
I think I gotta upgrade my RAM more than anything, but I think
I'm fine.
I'm a little too late
What
on the
about the
boat for
timer?
that now with all the
You're
pricings
calm.
for it. So,
Pretty cocky, ain't you?
but yeah. Heyo!
You double crossing!
Heads up.
What in the hell?
Minimal to the point, if you weren't aware of it being an initial issue, you would never... Hell yeah! Awesome. Thank you, Tom.
How the hell do we fight
Thanks,
this thing?
Tom.
It's got reinforced
Oh,
armor
that's
plating.
right.
But the internals can be
No!
overloaded.
No! Why did he
Lightning
shoot at the
magic.
wall?
No other option, huh?
Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay,
Keep it together.
Need my help,
Ow.
do you?
Okay. Get out of there! Get out of there!
Gotta win this one for the play. You're up.
My turn.
Hell yeah! You see the
Nice,
damage
nice.
right
And
Keep it up.
then significantly increases stagger.
there? Kiss my ass.
Huge.
You got this.
Take it over.
You get a focus thrust stagger you. Oh, how's he not
Deal
staggered?
with that.
About damn time. Pretty quick for a heap of scrap.
Ow, 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 ow.
Want some more? Still
Run. Run.
up on this. I'm counting.
Run. Why are you not staggered? There we are.
Keep it together.
No way. I staggered. Come on, dude. What's the point of the stagger?
The hell is that?
A barrier? Never seen this defense system before.
Okay.
Thought you were the expert.
So what's your brilliant plan, genius? There! Attack it from the rear!
Soldier
get out.
boy, show me what you got.
Time to burn.
Oh, refuse. Okay. Nope, no. Get out. Oh, or... Let me do this. Let me...
It's my time to shine.
Or go down in flames.
There we go.
Now, hit it hard and fast.
Nice.
Oh, you're in for it now.
Just shoot!
Dang. I guess this is the time.
You got this.
Let's do this. It's on you.
Damn pain in the ass.
Let's hit it. Nice. All right. Oh, with the limit break too. Okay. Yes. Absolutely.
Another barrier?
This is now.
Wait, I want to see how that goes. Okay. There we go. Nice. Woo! All right.
Watch the tail. You don't want to be hit by that laser.
No,
So,
don't want
what do we
that.
do?
Don't want
get
that.
hit. Take cover behind that debris.
Jesus, Barrett.
Now,
Okay.
go!
Want some more?
Wait. Focus shot.
Hang back.
Oh, wait, I need lightning. Shit. Ow.
Suck on us now.
Boom.
Sure could use a break.
Deal with that. Here it comes. Keep it together.
Okay.
How is this thing still running? Gotta love it. Hey, it's doing that thing again.
Find cover and hunker down.
Okay.
Again
We're
and
fine.
again
We're
and
fine.
again.
We're fine. Everything's fine. It's so fine. Nice running in.
Get in there and do some
Deal
damage.
with that.
I'm counting
I
on
got
you.
Huge.
Kick it up a notch.
Boom, 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 boom. You know what? I'm waiting for it to do.
Been a while since I had to go all out. Bring it home.
Let's do no holding back.
Okay, okay. We got this. We got this.
Oh, hell! What's it doing now?
Not a repair unit.
No.
Damn it. We gotta take it out quick or we're screwed.
Oh, I am way ahead of you, Murphy. When I get my chance, I'm gonna blow this bastard the hell up. And that's a promise. Give him hell.
We gotta time our attacks just right. Hold out until you spot an opening.
Okay, okay, we got this.
It's down.
All right, one leg
Bring
down.
Ain't gotta tell me twice.
It's on you.
Staggered is GG's for this bozo.
Watch this. So long.
Woo! And that
Gotta heal up.
is how you do it. Yes, this scene was, this whole fight, I was like, this can definitely test out the limitations of the reset. Woo!
Shit, the bomb!
20 minutes until detonation.
20 minutes, easy. All right.
You hear that?
20
Damn
minutes
thing
to
showed you
escape.
how it's done.
Come on, we've gotta move.
Where should be covering our way out? Go, go, go!
Let me heal up. Alright. And we should be good. Dude, this... Again, I'm just amazed that they were able to get this... I was just amazed that they were able to get this to the
Concentrate.
Switch, honestly.
Enough.
Okay, focus thrust. There we go. GG's.
Let's go.
Potion. Let's run up. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, yeah. I'm like, okay, Cloud, you can move. And then I'm realizing I gotta be the one to move.
You okay?
Do I look okay? Help a girl out, would you?
What is with this timer stopped? What is
My
with
hero.
this timer stopped?
Hey! We'll link up over there! Look after Jesse!
Come this
They're
way.
definitely a lot more
route should lead us
generous with
straight
the
to there.
timer this time
Probably.
around than with the original Final Fantasy VII.
I think I see an exit. Come on.
Cover NP.
Don't look back.
Gonna
Let's
open
go, let's
that.
go, let's go.
Yeah, but it's 2 potions. We need 2 potions.
We're running out of time.
Sweet.
Shut up and climb. You're not helping.
Sorry, it keeps me focused. I'll freak out if
Oh,
I don't
there's
talk.
Barrett.
Have it your way.
I can't believe this has been almost 6 years since the remake first came out.
Barrett!
I've got you covered! Find us the way out of here!
But then...
Don't worry, I'll be fine. I've got Soldier Boy with me.
It's so good.
X,
I genuinely
Soldier
can't
Boy.
believe April will be
They're here!
Take them down.
Yeah, 6 years
We don't have
since.
time for this shit. The clock's ticking.
Cool it. 5 seconds.
Jeez. Oh, I guess I can go. Actually,
You got this.
Let's do this.
ow.
About damn time. Let's go. The others away. Get
Okay.
the hell out of here ASAP.
Yeah, April will be 6 years since Remake came out, which is wild.
Got that right.
All right. Watch and learn.
I want to use.
I'm counting on you.
Nice. Focus rod.
Deal with that.
Need my help, do you? Don't stop till it's done.
Raider should take care of this.
Keep it
no,
up.
Say
apparently
your
not.
prayers. How'd you like that?
Nice. All right, there we go.
Not bad.
Dramatic exit. Some MP. Oh, then we got these runs coming up. So, no, not these runs. I think it's like the next level up. That takes out 2 of them.
My turn.
Nice.
No time to celebrate.
Sure there is.
Some more MP. And some more. Yeah, these guys I can't stand.
I got this. Don't overdo it.
All right. Watch and learn. You got this.
Take it over.
Good enough.
Nice, got him. Okay.
Don't stop now.
Let's do this. Fire it one off.
Woo!
Now that was something else.
That was nothing.
We do have ads starting in a minute. I appreciate everyone who's hanging
You're on
tight
your own.
That's fine.
during.
It's on you.
About damn time.
Honestly, I'll probably run them now.
Give them hell.
Hang back.
Nope, nope. Okay.
All right. Watch and learn.
Come on. Bro, what?
Let's do this.
Are you kidding me? Yeah, all right, one staggered.
Suck on it. About damn time.
I got this.
Is this how you get past them? Stagger. Is it just you have to go after whoever's not focused on him? Or whoever he's not focused on? Was that how you go about it? All this time? Ow. I guess we're basically at the end here.
Let's do this. That it?
Alright, we got this. Okay, just want to check really quick. Wait, I can set Barrett as the leader? Oh, leader is who you begin your battle as. That's right. I'm like, who's leader? Like, why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be Cloud? Is what I was thinking there. But... Okay. Sorry that we have the ads running during this cutscene.
Sir.
They are going crazy right now. They are going absolutely crazy. Whew. Yeah, I am gonna have to figure out the sound settings for this game. I'm having to mess with Elgato a good amount. Or at least my audio mixer for Elgato on here. There's Jesse.
Doors open.
Woo!
Can you walk?
If I couldn't, believe me, you'd be the first to know.
I'll take that as a yes.
Oh. Oh boy. Time to do some soldier boy things. Easy.
Okay, that was pretty cool. All right, come on.
Woo! Alrighty. Yeah, I'm probably replaying this once this comes out. And then I'm probably gonna replay Rebirth right after. Which is actually really funny because I just made a TikTok about how I'm indecisive on which game I want to play next. And I should start with games that I've started but not finished. But here I am, most likely about to revisit Final Fantasy VII again. There's Aerith. Oh, it's just such a good game. I can't help but replay it. So good. So good. Again, had to adjust the Elgato right back up because that got a little too low on the volume. Oh boy. Oh, there he is. Him. All right, well, that was the demo. That was the demo. Second time playing it. Glad it plays good on docked as well. I'm probably, if anything, most likely gonna just play this handheld. I don't think I'll be replaying this. I've already done a whole playthrough of Remake on stream. I think if I do revisit Rebirth, I might potentially make that a stream. I don't know. No, I kind of want to save streams for like newer, like games that are like would be a fresh experience for me. I wish I was able to do that with Rebirth, but we didn't quite get there with it. But with Rebirth, I think my plan is I'll eventually replay it after I get through Remake again. But I'm gonna play it on my same save file that I had, where, because it's at least on like a dynamic difficulty, so it doesn't matter how high leveled I am, they'll be more difficult. And then when I streamed Remake a couple years ago, I played it on normal difficulty, but I did like a self-imposed hard mode rule where I could use items outside of battles. No, wait. What did I do? What did I do with my self-imposed rules? I did it where it was like... I treated battles like hard mode, where I couldn't use items. I could only use spells. I treated it like that. And then I feel like... Did I use items outside, or did I just rely on I think I just relied on benches. I think I honestly didn't use items. It was like a self-imposed, other than like, I think ethers I used, but like it was healing items. I had to stay with magic for that. I had to stay with magic for healing, but I was able to use ethers at any point outside of battles. I think that was like the self-imposed hard mode rule that I did. I forget. I genuinely forget. It's been some time since I've done it. Remake replay, let's go. I'm so excited for it. I'm not doing game chat. I'm so excited for it though. It plays really nicely on Switch too. I mean, it is in terms of like FPS, it is a downgrade from if you're playing it on PS5. It is at least 60 FPS on PS5, whereas it's a hard 30 FPS on Switch 2, but it is stable 30 FPS. It doesn't drop at any point. It stays consistent the whole way through. Other than like that very beginning intro from like the opening cutscenes to like that first battle, that's really like the only instance. And I think there was like one other instance where like this transition is a little choppy, but as someone who's grown up playing, you know, Game Boy Color and, you know, so many custom games in Halo 3 where it's, you know, that was like a 30 FPS. I'm not really too fazed about if it's 30 versus 60. I genuinely enjoy the game either way, as long as the gameplay is smooth. Also, as someone who's played Scarlet and Violet on the Switch 1 with all of the lag in that game, and I still loved Scarlet, so... but yeah, so thanks everyone for hanging tight during our little demo run. I very much appreciate it. I don't know if I'm gonna raid just because it's so late, but I am kind of wired, so it's not really like I'm instantly going to bed or anything. It's just, do I have anyone who I'm following? I have folks who are online, but let me see. Yeah, I do have someone. I don't know. I'm hoping they're not ending. Yeah. Yeah, we got someone. We got someone who we can raid. We are gonna... I don't know when I'm gonna stream next. Hopefully soon. I guess I should get to my credits, first of all. I should probably get to my credits. I'm debating moving on from this credits scene. I'm unsure. Or actually, not really necessarily moving on from this. I do like this one. I need a ending stream scene, because I just go from this to that, And sometimes I kind of want to just have, I just would like to have like an ending stream sort of thing, so that it's just not the credits constantly rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling. So, but yeah, we are, so I'm not sure when I'm gonna be streaming next. Hopefully soon. I would like to pick up Legend ZA again. It's been some time for that. And then after we finish ZA, I've been hearing a lot of mixed things about the DLC, and so I might not, I'm in no rush to get the DLC is where I'm at with it. I'm not in the biggest rush on spending $30 on, it's what sounds like the DLC. It sounds like it's fun, but it sounds like it's a grind. Meant to ask you a ZA question, actually, if someone could possibly send a Pokemon to a different account on the same Switch. Wait, so you can't trade with yourself on the Switch. It's not like TCG Pocket where like you send out a trade request and then it just kind of sits for like some time for someone else to accept. It's like you both got to be like connected and you both have to make the trade. You can technically get around that with Pokemon Home. However, that does not get you, that does not consider itself to be a trade. So, for example, like you have a Haunter in one copy of ZA or any Pokemon game, Scarlet, Let's Go Pikachu, Sword, and then you want to bring it from one profile to a different profile. You can store it in Home and then connect Home with that additional profile on your Switch and then bring that Pokemon into that game. But that's not really trading for anything. It's just changing the storage. Home isn't available in ZA yet, right? Correct. Home is not yet available. The other thing, too, is if you... oh, you're non-jokingly asking for a friend. No worries, Tom. No worries. So you do need a second Switch, or a friend that would be able to do link trades with. I don't know the link codes off the top of my head, but usually I have seen like the Pokemon community just kind of have like an established rule with each other that, so let me, as an example, I'm gonna switch to just chatting real quick actually while we're doing this, because now I'm curious. I don't have Dex numbers. I'm a Pokemon fraud. I don't have Dex numbers fully memorized. Okay, so like Haunter's Pokédex number is like 93. I have read that like they'll have established rules, or like established like, what is it, like unwritten rules, and like an unwritten rule that like if you did like link code 0093 and you traded a haunt, and like you put in a Haunter to trade, the expectation is you're gonna get a Haunter back for the trade evolution Pokemon. Does everyone do that? No, but I do see like within the community that is something that people will do. Oh, don't apologize, Tom. You don't have to apologize at all. I don't go to bed at a normal time, so it's so fine. You would need an online account on both accounts too. So yes. Yeah, you would have to be, if you were like one person trading amongst two Switches, you would have to, I don't know if Legend ZA has game share. because then you might have to get 2 copies of Legends ZA to have on 2 Switches. Or I guess if you buy it digitally, if it's playing on one, as long as the other account is connected to the same Wi-Fi, I think you can technically load it up. I usually buy physical copies of games, so I'm not super certain on that. But yes, you would need to have 2 Switches with 2 copies, or 1 digital copy that can get game, well, you know, or if you're able to game share it, then awesome. I'm not sure ZA is game share compatible. The only reason I say that is like Pokemon is very stingy, where like they don't even let you back up your save. Like your save is stuck onto that Switch, and then if you got like a new Switch, you would have to literally transfer that save over, whereas like other games were like on the cloud on a save with Nintendo, and then you can like load it up on any Switch without having to transfer anything, and you're caught right back up where you are with it. Pokemon doesn't let you do that. Because I think it would be too easy to technically clone Pokemon. So they don't, for that reason, they don't do that. I forget exactly. But yeah, anyway, the main question is, can you just trade between 2 profiles on the same Switch? No. If you have 2 Switches, then yes, you can have both of them. Now, if you have 2 Switches and you're in your own home, you can do local trades. You don't have to have online for that. They have a local versus online option for trading. So you can do kind of like that's like their closest equivalent they can do with a link cable, right? Where it's like there's no actual cable, but if you're like connected to each other, it's kind of like how like with like Mario Party, I think, like if you're playing on separate consoles, then like, but if you're in the same room, you can technically link up wirelessly without being online. But yeah, so if you have both Switches in the same room, you don't have to have Nintendo Switch Online. So, right, but if you had a friend that's online, you would need the online subscription. Correct. So, like, if your friend needed to get the trade evolutions, and I said, hey, I have Legend ZA, I can help with those trades, yes, your friend would need to have online. And then I would have to have online as well, and then we would make that trade. I don't think there's a free trial. Does Nintendo give a 7-day trial? Is there a free trial for Nintendo Switch Online? If your friend hasn't used it, if your friend hasn't used it yet, I do think there's a 7-day free trial. You have to put in your card and stuff first, and then you would have to cancel before that trial is up. Like, they will automatically bill you. But there is a 7-day trial that you can do. What would be nice is if Nintendo would just, and I say Nintendo, if Game Freak would just, put in the linking cable that was in, or the linking cord that was in Legend ZA so that you could get your trade evolutions by yourself. But would that free trial work on the second account? If that's a second email, if you make a second Nintendo account and link that second account to that second profile, then I think yes. Because, like, Ellie has her own email. And then she's on my family plan. And then, like, Tolki's on my family plan. And Tolki has their own account with their own email. So I would think I would think. So yeah, so the first question your friend has to solve is, can you load it up on both consoles with only one copy of Legend ZA? Like, if you have a digital copy of Legend ZA, can you, or a physical copy? So if you have a digital copy, can you open it on both Switches within the same house while connected to internet without online? You can be connected to the internet, but not with the Nintendo Switch Online. The other question is, if it's a physical copy, can you game share it to that second Switch? I don't know if Pokemon is game share friendly. If the answer to those are yes, then you do not need Switch Online. Well, wait, actually, yeah, wait. They'd have to do the friend online. Oh, right. I'm sorry. I'm thinking the oh my god. I was thinking the wireless, the local wireless trade still. They'd have to be like, hey, Dune, can you trade for this Pokemon and trade it back to me real quick? They don't have a second Switch, so might not. Okay, yeah. So they're like the touch trades, then yeah. For 100% for sure. Yeah, folks would be able to do that. Yeah. Yes. So there should be a 7-day trial then. So then they would only need the 7-day trial on the one account, and then, but they have two profiles that they want to complete it on both profiles, is what I'm guessing. That's the concern. Yeah, so as long as that second account has its own unique email, I think, because like, you can technically have individual accounts on individual online plans on the same Switch, technically. Or, like, if anything, yeah, I would think. I personally haven't tested that. Because we got L right onto my plan. I'm trying to think. Yeah, we did that right away. We turned it into a family plan. And then at that point, we got, like, Tolkien and a couple others on board with the family plan. But yeah, so at least on the one profile for sure, I would assume as long as that second account is linked to a second Nintendo account. If that second profile is linked to a Nintendo account, that I think you would be able to do a trial for each one. Worst case scenario, your friend might have to do it where it's the 7-day trial with the one account, and then they have to let that trial run out, and then they do the 7-day trial on the other Nintendo account. So they might have to wait for that. That if for some reason the Switch is like, hey, you can only have one online membership at a time here, that would be my only guess. But I would think that's your way to maneuver around it. You would just make you would link the second profile to a second Nintendo account that has a different email than your first account. And then your first profile's trial ends, and then you start the trial for the next one, and then you just do the touch trades again on that one. The one thing I want to add, just because I know we mentioned Pokemon Home earlier, if a Pokemon is, once they roll out Pokemon Home, if a Pokemon is moved from Home into Legend ZA, you can move them back into Home, but they no longer can go in any prior Pokemon game. Currently, if you have a Pokemon, if you catch a Gengar in Scarlet, you can bring that Gengar to Brilliant Diamond or Legends Arceus or Sword and Shield, even though Scarlet and Violet is a Gen 9 game, whereas all those other games are Gen 8. For some reason, they are not allowing Pokemon that go into Legend ZA to go back into any older game afterwards. So it's Legends ZA or Home once you transfer them into that game. No other game as of right now until Gen 10 comes out, and then until Gen 10 is connected to Pokemon Home. So that'll be a ways away. So that is just the only other heads up I would recommend. But that doesn't sound like that would be an issue. If the goal is just to complete the decks in Legends EA and just kind of leaving it at that, that's really more of a concern if like there's a shiny Pokemon you want to bring back in, or like a Pokemon that like you've had that like you're trying to get ribbons for like through, you know, Brilliant Diamond or anything like that. It's just to complete the decks in 2 different saves, because one is being streamed and one is offline, but you could be wrong. Yeah, no worries. And if you need me to like double check on anything or like clarify anything, you know, I can message you off stream too, for sure. But yeah, that should be the 7-day trial should be good. I doubt the Switch console itself will be like, hey, this console's had a 7-day trial before. Like, I don't think they're gonna do that. Like, and then I know you can do like a 1-month trial, worst case, or not like 1-month trial. I think you can do it monthly instead of annually. I feel like you can. Absolute worst case scenario. But I would think 2 trials. Let the 1 trial run out, then do it on the... If you can do it on both trials at the same time, great. But if anything, maybe give like a 1 or 2 day grace period before starting that second trial. And then that way you got like 5 days with both Switches, or, you know, with both profiles with online, if that works out that way. Or you can at least test it out. If I do the trial for the 1, is that just the individual 7-day online? Or is it, you know, the family... is it a family trial? If it's a family trial, then great. You can just link it all onto the 1, 7 days, get it all done in that span. But otherwise, I think you can just do 7-day trial on the 1 profile, 7-day trial on the other profile, and then because I would assume the trial is linked to the email as opposed to email/Nintendo account as opposed to the Switch itself. Could be wrong. There is a monthly option. Yes. Yeah. The monthly option for sure. I think the monthly option is what? I think like $3 a month or something like that. I can't quite remember. I'm not 100% certain on that. Be more worried about the trial being attached to the card being used. Oh, yeah. Maybe. I'm not sure on that. The only my reason on it not being attached to the card is I'm sure Nintendo wouldn't be upset if someone didn't realize that paying for, like, a parent paying for online for 2 kids that are like one kid's in college, one kid is at home, and so they each have a Switch. I'm sure Nintendo wouldn't be upset if they were like, oh, you gave us $5 more than if you just did the family plan. I'm sure they wouldn't be upset about 2 separate memberships with the same card. If there's anything about Nintendo, they love to get more money however they can. I love Nintendo, but... they'd want the more money. I think, yeah. I think that. So I'm sure it's a valid concern, but I'm sure Nintendo, if it's connected to the same Wi-Fi, I'm sure Nintendo doesn't give a hoot about it. Game is 20 years old. Lower the price. Did you hear that the 3DS is almost as expensive as the Switch 2 now? A 3DS XL, I think I saw, is going for $400 now. Like, and that's not like a resold Nintendo 3DS. That is like if you buy it through Nintendo, it's $400, I think. I think I saw. It's insane. It is quite literally insane. It is a wild time. Yeah, it's wild. It's wild. But let me get back to the credits. Second attempt. First try to end stream. Oh, Tom, if you have any other, if you or your friend, oh, no, Tom, don't apologize at all. You kidding me? You know I love to gab. I love to gab. If you or your friend have any other questions, though, do let me know. As someone who hasn't beaten ZA, I don't fully know everything with ZA, because I've been trying to avoid every spoiler wherever I can. So I'm worried that if I look up anything, but just like with Pokemon's track history of how they've normally made it work is, like, I've never been able to trade between two profiles of the same Switch. So I highly doubt Legend ZA will be the first time that you can do that. Especially because, like Diamond and Pearl had the GTS, where, like, you could store the Pokemon, and then you could go onto, like, the other console, and then, like, search for, like, the criteria, and then find that trainer, and then, so it was just kind of like a deposit and store, like TCG Pocket, sort of. So, like, Diamond and Pearl was like that. I do not think, with it being the Switch, I do not think they do that anymore. I do not believe that is the case. But we are gonna end with some cozy vibes to end the night. We are going to... I need to make sure I'm on the right stream. I'm hoping they are still streaming for a bit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're still streaming for a good... I don't know for a good bit, but at least for a little bit. We are gonna raid someone who just raided us recently, and I'm excited to tune in more to their streams because they were so friendly and so kind hanging out with us last stream. And it was funny because they had raided and I was like, oh, I need to give you a follow. And then I went to go click and I was like, it says I'm already following you. So I was like, so you had to have been hyped up by someone that I knew then. But we are going to raid Ava. Ava is currently playing Tiny Bookshop. Looks like a really fun, cozy game. Ava uses she, they pronouns. And JoJo's fan. And gave some good anime recommendations for me, which I need to pull that list up and actually add to my Crunchyroll watch list. Because I am trying to find some more things. Seen some good things about that game. It looks really fun. I've had it up for like the past like 5 minutes or so because I was like, all right, well, not 5 minutes, like maybe like past like 5-10 minutes because that was who I was planning on rating already. But it looks really fun. I'm not sure if that is a if it's on the Switch or anything, or if it's on like Steam only or anything. But I'm excited to tune in and say hi to Ava. They are very, very kind, positive, great vibes. LGBTQIA plus friendly, very cool. And also was playing some Legend ZA recently too. Also has Free Palestine in their bio, which we love to see. We absolutely love to see that. So let me get the raid. Just kidding. I'm guessing they're ending stream soon because they don't have raids enabled. I'm guessing they well, Never mind. But I am still gonna give them a shout out though. I'm still gonna give them a shout out though. Because they're still live right now. So I'm probably not gonna raid them. I'm probably just gonna hang in chat there. And I'm just gonna say, I'm not actually gonna mention that I was streaming or anything then, because I'm not sure what, maybe they just don't want raids. So I'm just gonna not mention that then. But that's where we're gonna be hanging for a little bit. Appreciate everyone hanging out tonight. Appreciate everyone gabbing on my Do Not Perceive stream. So, I'll post in Discord when I'm going live next. Friends, if you're not following Tom, again, you need to give Tom a follow as well. Tom is cool. Tom, I was just, Tom is my alt account, actually. I was just playing some D&D yesterday on Tom's stream. And Tom is currently scheming a Streamer Olympics. There are signups open for that still. So, you should join that. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. Appreciate y'all. I'll post in Discord and Twitter when I'm gonna go live next. And yeah, I'm trying to think. Maybe Sunday, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I might be able to make Sunday work on it. All right, anyway, I'll figure it out. All right, bye!